Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls. We're gonna go through Sen's Fortress, but first we have some embers to give to this guy. I actually accidentally gave one of them to him off screen.
That's a rare ember you have there. I've seen one of those before. It's the ember of a divine blacksmith. Might you consider leaving that with me? I could produce divine weapons with a flame such as that.
We have no use to it, so we must, give it to him.
You've made a fine decision. You soon shall see.
We've also purchased, well, pretty much everything he has except for his crest, but the repair box, the armor and weaponsmithy box. Everything else is kind of, oh yeah, the war pick. And the cestus. Those are pretty much the two exclusive items to this guy. There's no way to really get them from any of the other enemies in the game. Especially the cestus. I mean, fist weapons are such a rarity, and that's no exception with the cestus either. We don't have the souls quite yet to get it to Black Knight Sword 3. Nor do we have Titanite shards for that. There's really not much we need.
I'll be seeing you then. Be careful.
One of the weirder things, I guess you could say, with Dark Souls is that they want to make sure, like, unlike in Demon Souls, you needed the smiths. You don't really need the smiths anymore. They have some cool stuff to buy, but other than that, not really needed. We're going to take an in-depth look at Sen's Fortress. Finally able to get some more parries and backstabs in. It's been a while since we fought some more humanoid-type monsters. What I'm really hoping for... They haven't dropped it yet. Probably one of my more favorite weapons in the game. Since we are going to go through a more in-depth look, what I want to do is find some good lightning defense. Elite Knight's pretty nice, or hard leather. Let's go with that. Because we're going to be fighting off, if I could find it, another Titanite demon. Actually, another couple of them. This is a complete downgrade? Oh yeah, that is a complete downgrade. Let's keep those legs on. Alrighty. I look so weird right now. I don't know, I kinda like it. It has its own little unique charm. But we have a slow row. It's kind of what I was afraid of. Though all things considering, it's not really much of anything. Let's go actually see. What level of poise we have? 48. Not much. Especially since we'll only have 8 when we... fair enough. What we can do is cross the bridge, but we want to take care of this Titanite demon. And always use two-handed plunging, and hope to God that he doesn't decide to completely wreck your crap when you're done with that. There's multiple Titanite demons down here, all with varying levels of, well, how hard they are. If I remember correctly, we can just kind of sneak past this one. Unless they patch that out. Nope, yep, you can't sneak past them anymore. Good to know. I hate fighting Titanite demons. Of all the enemies, they are probably my most hated. For nothing more than just their attack patterns is really obnoxious. Let's keep the wall between him and us while we get some Estus strength going. We got a scythe. We can bait him into firing anything at us. Nope. A lot of the time with Titanite demons, you just kind of have to take the hits and just deal. What we're getting out of that, I think that was his grab. It's kind of hard to discern sometimes. Please give us your catch pull. Of course not. Why would he give us the catch pull? And we got a Soul of the Brave Warrior. I'll show off the scythe a little bit later. As of right now, what I want to do is get over here. I'm gonna go and definitely equip something that doesn't look half as goofy. I don't know, I don't know why I like it either. This looks kind of cool. Alrighty, well, we don't have enough to really wear that with any sort of hit to our stamina regen, so we're gonna go with the gold hem set. And actually, with our pulse ring too. Here's one of the more unique invisible walls, just for the simple fact that you actually do have to attack it. You can't just roll through it. And from the cutscene, we see that golem. Golems kind of suck. In a, oh god, it's hitting me sort of way. This one wants to be super easy, not complaining. Luckily, they tire themselves out and leave themselves open for attack like that. Getting more chunks. The golems are unique spawns, so they won't spawn back, except for one of them. But that's neither here nor there. We want to have a shield with some relatively decent lightning resistance, and, well, though it has been nerfed and it's generally considered sort of an easy man's game right now just by using this, I want to use it just for at least this level because it is that bad. I really don't want to go and take all that lightning damage. And actually, screw it. We don't need all that lightning resist. It's too much of a turtle tactic. Oh, that does hurt. Alright, let's see if I can do this properly. Ah, damn it. This will be... Oh, come on! Really? Really? She's just chilling in there. Well, so much for being tricky or any sort of sneaky. Let's leave sneaking snakes alive. One thing I always loved about Demon and Dark Souls is, well, they like to give you some visual cues on what you may be expecting. I forgot to actually show you one of the cooler characters in the game.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall, or a ball to be precise. I'm afraid I'm a bit too tough to be outrunning those things. So here I sit in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
I think there's an event for him, especially considering. But I want to double check. It's been better. Actually, you know what? I'd rather not. Ooh, Ring of Steel Protection. Always a good ring. Before anything, I always want to go and make sure that there is going to be no ball coming to my face. Super tricky. Okay, hey, it sort of worked. You know, sort of. Everyone's saying that the heavy attack with that black sword knight sword is not good, but it's serviceable. It's just an unassuming treasure chest. That seems to be opening and closing at its own will. And this is something that everyone was looking forward to in a certain other Let's Play, but... well, I'm not gonna fall for it because... no. the lightning spear. It's almost an immediate upgrade to, well, the Drake sword. Alrighty. And the covetous gold ring of the serpent. Oh god. That's going to help us out on our grinding, especially since we're halfway to maxing it out via humanities. By the way, don't ever think that your face is stronger than a boulder, because it's not. I am so glad that that didn't actually just kill me. Wary of up. I mean, it's very poignant that you put it there. Got a door that doesn't open from that side, but that's okay. First and foremost, have this boulder roll down there. Kill off that sleeping snake guy. And also leave us to, well, getting a couple items that we might not have initially. And once more with feeling. Free souls. Can't go wrong with it. The only problem is that this trap always resets. I'm not sure how or why, but it always does. I really wish they would have allowed the ability to, well, not have that trap reset. Not even gonna deal with your crap. Ooh, got the Sorcery of Hush. Means like no matter what we're wearing, it will always be silent. It's pretty nice, but obviously not meant for any sort of player versus player aspect of the game. I don't ever quite recall this guy being here prior. Let's try not to brute force our way through any more encounters like that and almost dying. Alright, the Slumbering Dragon Crest Ring. Produce no sound whatsoever. Again, it's nice, but not really something that we want or really need. It doesn't... It almost has no effect on us in, say, player versus player, and almost none on the actual game. I wish there was a little bit more to that, but no. This fellow has a mighty big hat.
You seem quite lucid. A rare thing in these times. I am Logan. I'm a bit cooped up, as you can see. I have a bright idea. Suppose you set me free. I'm old and empty-handed, but I could repay you with knowledge and sorcery. This place is melting my mind. The inactivity is repressive.
All he cares about is just how bored he is. The one thing we could use, the last thing I do believe we can use our master key on. So superfluous, but I love it. And then there's a way that the boulders get reset over to this side, but I'm not sure what that trigger is. One thing I do know, the boulders do reset over here. There it is. I'd much rather play it safe and go down this way than risk having to use a couple more potions, and especially in Sin's Fortress, that could take a while. And for no reason whatsoever, I just want to go and have the barrels, have the balls go, and fly out that way. Just for your own entertainment. One thing I refuse to do is fight in such a hard to shoot, hard to see area. I do believe there's something down either that pit or the other one, but it's nothing that we haven't already gotten ourselves in. Titanite shards. It'd be really great if we had something we can upgrade. Well, I mean, we could upgrade a lot of things, really. I'm really surprised we haven't gotten any weapons from either of these. So glad that that missed us. Considering the impact that strike, the R2 attack has, I'm surprised it hasn't been used more often. But again, I mean, the force back's great, perfectly awesome, but nope. So way too slow to use it in any sort of manner. Oh hey, look, we have some of the knights, the Baldur Knights, in fact, and they've made a quick appearance. Quick being the fact that, well, they're gonna die. Some people call that cheesing, I call that progress. A lot of the enemies are really easy to circle straight. That Flamestone ring is going to be really helpful for us, and well, more later part of the level than right now. And a lot of people seem to miss this for some reason. I'm not sure why. And of course, wow, really? Why can I not light this on fire? gonna be a pain. Of anything, we should be able to light this. Well, I'm gonna call it an update for now on Sin's Fortress, because, well, for some reason the bonfire just doesn't want to. I don't even know. I'll figure out what's going on with this, and I'll see you all later in the next update of Dark Souls.